Hello YouTube, it's been a while. This is Dr. Bernard Alvarez with the Global Illumination Council, and I'm finally home. I'm settled in. As you all know, prior to this video, it's been about 3 months now that we haven't had a fully working computer. It's been impossible to make videos, and thank goodness for our executive director, assistant executive director, Reverend Trevor Knott, who had been making some of the videos for us in the meantime, and I really want to thank him so much for doing that. You'll see some of the old Just Bernard Show videos are up there thanks to him. Anyway, as you know, I left South Florida because of the BP oil spill and all the contamination that was going on down there. As someone who loves nature, it was very disheartening to be there and watch it and not be able to swim in the ocean, or being concerned about seafood, which we all really should be, no matter where we are in the world at this point, sadly. But it was a crazy ride, I will say, but totally worth it. I really am enjoying being here in Virginia, and Roanoke is just such a beautiful small city and perfect for the work that I am here to do. As you see, we've made it into our new studio. We are starting to, that little corner back there will probably be the actual studio when I start doing regular talks, and when we start broadcasting the Just Bernard Show here on YouTube. And yes, guys, that's the news I wanted to give you, is that after 3 years of trying to get the technology advanced enough for us to be able to do a radio show and record it simultaneously with 2 or 3 cameras, with our host or our guest or anything like that. I think we finally have the technology, so I am going to be working on bringing the Just Bernard Show to our YouTube channel, and don't worry, I'm going to do my best to keep it on Blog Talk Radio as well. Not all of our guests are going to have the technical abilities to do that, so we will have to probably stick to the radio show as well. Besides, it really has become a foundation of what we do here at the Global Illumination Council. So yes, that's what's going on as far as any technical issues that have been resolved, and I'm really happy about that. As well, you'll notice in the next coming days and whatnot that we're going to be changing some of our graphics around again. We're always trying to strive to look modern and whatnot, and plus I like to change it every season or whatnot. So we will be rolling out the winter campaign pretty soon. If you're hearing knocking, I had a little kitten recently, and she's running around the house making all kinds of noise. Where is she? Maybe I can introduce you guys to her. Oh, she's running after the other cat, Isis. We all have met Isis already. Anyway, just to let you guys know, we are really working hard over at GIC. I will say that we've got a really strong administration team now, and we've been doing our best to try to help you become better bloggers, better producers, and whatnot. Our goal is really to have all of our members shine in their own abilities, whatever it may be, and hopefully just share it with our council. As you know, we do have several groups that are bridge groups at the GIC, such as Simply Divine Solutions and the Blend of Loving Energies. We also are looking forward to having other groups join us and bridge that group into our website as well. So if you do have a website and you're interested in streaming your website or your group or your blog, and you have an RSS feed, let us know, because we would love to have your articles or your videos or whatnot streamed directly into the website. I think that would be great for all of us to share it together. As well, if you are a blogger or anything like that, or you want to become a blogger, actually, I've kind of made a decision, and I don't know if you've noticed it yet if you are on the GIC.org site, but not all blogs are approved and not all blogs are featured. And the reason why we're doing this is we want the blogs to literally focus on our focus. And for more information, please check out our mission statement and whatnot. It'll tell you our focus. Actually, if you look on the description here on the YouTube channel, you'll see what topics that we want to focus on. Please be aware, if you are posting blogs with only a title and a link, that's not a blog. We're going to ask that you do actually have at least a description of what the link is. We are doing our best to keep away spam and keep away any kind of malware or anything like that. So if it's just a link, most likely the reader will not trust it if they're smart, and we as administrators aren't going to trust it. So you need to describe it a little bit and give us an idea of what we're clicking on before we do anything like that. I prefer not to do too many third-party stuff, but if it's all in the name of our focus and whatnot, I think it's a great idea. Also, oh gosh, there's just so much going on. I can't wait. I've been waiting 3-4 months to make this video, and I'm just so excited to actually be here and to be able to share myself with you again. It's been crazy. I've been feeling like I've been on vacation for the past 3 months, even though we've been working, but I'm a YouTuber. That's what I do, and I miss you guys. I really miss being able to speak to you and hearing back from you and whatnot. Also, please, I just want to remind people that if you are a GIC ambassador, energy ambassador, or if you are a part of the contributor program, if you're contributing and you're not doing it automatedly, please remember that once a month to do that. I really hate to remind the contributors or any of you who would like to donate. I hate talking about money. Let's put it that way. I just really hate talking about money, but we got to survive, and the GIC is run by your contributions, so you can always donate there. You can also donate at the Global Illumination Council page on Facebook, which I think that might be new since I've been here last. We do have a Facebook page now. It's a Global Illumination Council under pages, or whatever you want to call it, being that Facebook changes so much. But we are there also, and we seem to have a pretty active community there as well. So why don't you go ahead and check us out there. Besides that, I just wanted to say that I'm really glad to be back. I really am I'm beyond myself. There's just so much information and so much stuff that I need to share with you that it's probably going to take me another 3 months to catch up with all the topics and whatnot that I've been wanting to post here on YouTube. But I think what I'm going to start with today is basically how we're changing. And what I mean by changing for the GIC and for this YouTube channel in particular is you're going to notice, in case you haven't noticed already, that a lot of the, God, for lack of a better term, the buzz or the gossip or whatnot, like, oh, this is happening. Oh, well, here's an example. Last week there was a big thing about Obama and India and all this stuff, and you know, that to me, that's gossip. I mean, that's just plain old gossip. We had another guy, another guy that was saying that the moon had tilted, and it only took me literally one click to read how the moon does change, and to realize that this guy was not learned in astronomy. And the reality of it is that if the moon had tilted, we'd probably have earthquakes and tidal shifts and all stuff like that. So basically, a lot of the stuff has just become really ridiculous, and I'm going to blatantly put it out there. The truth movement seems to have some gossipers. I don't know if you want to call them gossipers, or if you want to call them agents of disinformation, or whatever you want to call it. But it just seems that, you know, somebody will grab onto a specific topic and run with it and just go on and on and on and get everybody in an uproar. The next thing you know, it's showing up on RT, you know, and it becomes views. Meanwhile, it's just a speculation. And don't get me wrong, we do a lot of speculating because that's how we begin to theorize and that's how we begin to investigate. But you'll notice that here on this particular YouTube channel, the vibe is changing. You're going to notice also at the main website on the GIC.org, the vibe is changing. We really want to, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on educating people as to the topics of our focus. In other words, we're not going to start showing, videos of people getting sick from vaccines or anything like that, unless it is, there is, how do I say it, a good source. We got to become journalists, and I guess that's my whole point. It's that let's become better journalists. Let's become a little bit more, I don't want to say, mainstream is such a bad word for me. I hate that word. I don't like mainstream anything. But I think that in order for us to be heard by the masses, that we need to speak with a little bit more of a legitimate tone, using a little bit more informative headlines versus, red alert, these things. It really turns people off, and I'm guilty of it. Don't get me wrong. If you look at my original videos back in 2007, 2008, it was very alarmist, but things have toned down over the last year. But now it's gone to the point where I'm just so fed up, I don't even want to look at anything with an exclamation point in it. It's ridiculous. I don't know how many times I've run to the store to buy canned goods, because the military police are coming to, put in martial law, or the swine flu epidemic and this and that. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. And I really get embarrassed for all of us. That's not what I came here to do. What I came here to do, and what I was told to do by my higher self, by my spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, is to educate people as to the atrocities that are happening on the earth. If you want to talk about the military-industrial complex, educate how it's got its fingers in all the economy, how the Federal Reserve works, the education of how it works, chemtrails, what are chemtrails, the education of it. You understand what I'm saying? As far as like the subject matter, I came here to educate people on the subject matter. I didn't come here to become alarmist or to become a gossiper or to put out, speculative conspiracy theories. I said it before and I said it again. There are conspiracies out there, but I like to deal with conspiracy fact. Things that actually have a paper trail that can be proven in a court of law if it were ever to come to something like that. We've got to stop this craziness. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. So to all of you that are here to find out what the latest, Alex Jones topic is, it ain't going to happen here. I think that we need to really come together as a truth movement and a light worker movement, because we're shining light on the truth. And by shining light on the truth, we want to tell the facts. Now, that's one aspect of it. That's only one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is to teach people how to use their higher consciousness. The reality of it is you're only going to find truth within you. It's not going to be outside of you. It's not going to be on the internet. It's not going to be in the newspaper. It's not going to be on TV. Once you learn how to quiet your thoughts, quiet all those things that are out there trying to get your attention, you can come into a place of stillness and contemplate your truth. That's when you're going to know what's real and what's not real. I think for me the biggest thing was realizing that we had a very corrupt economic system on a global scale back in the 80s. I realized this. I had a moment of clarity when I was about 15 or 16, and I realized that this was an issue that we have to deal with. But that's just something that we kind of like awakened to spiritually or spiritually and or intellectually. Remember, not everyone is educated. Remember, not everyone speaks perfect English or reads the newspapers or has gone to college. Not everyone has technology to do the research that maybe you can do. And we need to really, if we're going to make our movement, if that's what you want to call it, if we want to see the awakening of our planet continue to grow and continue to be supportive of one another, we need to come to a place where we have our facts straight, that we are not really making, I don't want to say making a fool out of ourselves, but where we can't be shrugged off so easily. I mean, look how far the 9/11 truth movement has come. It's amazing. Even Geraldo has changed his mind, We've come a long way, and I'm really proud of the fact that we've come a long way. So I guess I'm going to leave you with this. My cat is tearing up my kitchen. I don't even want to know what she's doing. But I'm going to leave you with this. Let's try to convey information in the most pleasing and comfortable way possible from someone, for the people that might have a problem accepting something that's so foreign to them, so unrealistic. Who would ever think, you know, the government or people affiliated with the government would do a false flag attack? Not many. You know, that's a really hard pill to swallow. The red pill is a hard pill to swallow. And, you know, especially when you're dealing with the light work and the fact that we are infinite, you know, multi-dimensional beings, that we may have proven it in quantum physics already. And here comes Isis. Let her go by. Alrighty. Guess she didn't show up on the camera. The fact that, you know, quantum physics has proven that we are, you know, multidimensional, and it's all about how we observe things and how they change by our observation. Not everyone knows that. So let's try to give a spoonful of sugar with that red pill, if that makes any sense. And I hope that this does make some sense, because I mean it with all my heart. I'm really proud of how far we've all come. I'm proud of how far, you know, we've had some wonderful guests on our show, by the way, and we will be having a lot more coming up. We have Miriam Delicato, and we're going to be doing a joint kind of broadcast with Aaron McCullum. He'll be on my show. I'll be on his during one specific weekend, the first weekend of December, actually. I think I'm on Friday, and then he's going to be on the following Tuesday. But, you know, it's nice how we're all coming together. I know Miriam's got The Great Gathering, Aaron's got Universal Truth Evolution, and we've got all these other groups out there that are sharing basically the same message, revealing the real matrix and empowering your human experience. We need to give the red pill, but at the same time, we have to be compassionate. Give a little bit of sugar with that pill. Let's not get all alarmist and crazy and freak people out, because if you do, you're no better than Fox News. And that's reality. That's the reality of it. Sorry, there goes the mic. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'm so glad to be back on YouTube. I should have a couple videos up for you guys probably in the next day or two. I'm really excited. And don't forget to check out our new logo and stuff. We're working on it. We're having fun. Anyway, thank you so much. Don't forget to donate to the GIC.org. That's the address, thegic.org, and there's little buttons everywhere that you can press. You can do $1 even. But you know, we're getting ready to upgrade to the next level, and it's very helpful. Thank you all. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you so much. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, GIC. Thank you, Facebook. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Blessed be.